So Dana White just announced that ARMAN versus Hooker and BELAL versus Ian Garry. Two good fights, two good matchups, but it's not the matchups we wanted to see low key. You know, my first reaction was like, oh, these are good, but I want to see ARMAN versus Paddy, or ARMAN versus Holloway, and rebook Hooker versus Justin Gaethje, and BELAL versus Usman, and Ian Garry. I mean, nobody really wants to see Ian Garry right now, so my bad. Anyways, for early predictions, Tsarukyan beats Hooker. Hooker pulled out from the Justin Gaethje fight and has been inactive for over a year. Tsarukyan has been inactive for over a year as well, so that cancels out. Hooker's on a resurgence. He's on a winning streak, but he's not beating guys on the top 10. I mean, the top 5 right now. And before that, he was losing by pretty badly by KO, by submission. And Tsarukyan, I mean, he only lost by decisions, and I mean, he only lost his the Gamrot fight was kind of iffy, and he fairly lost to Islam, but that was his debut fight. So Tsarukyan should blow Hooker out of the water in this matchup and fight for the belt next. I'm guessing that's what happened. And Holloway and Paddy didn't want to take the ARMAN Tsarukyan fight because it makes sense. Tsarukyan, even though he's been inactive, he is the #1 title contender fighter, and so you know he is very dangerous. And ARMAN can take away a title fight from Max or Paddy, you know, if they lose to ARMAN. So you know, I guess that's why they didn't want to take this fight. And if Hooker beats ARMAN, that gives him a title fight next. So it makes sense why Hooker even took this fight as well. It makes sense. But yeah, I would rather see Hooker versus Justin Gaethje rebooking, and Tsarukyan versus Paddy Pimblett. But anyways, yeah, those are my early predictions for this fight. ARMAN by submission. And Belal Muhammad versus Ian Garry. Good matchup. Like I said, we would rather see Muhammad versus Usman. My reasoning for this is probably Usman did not want to fight Muhammad. They're gonna make Sean Brady versus Shavkat for the #1 title contender fight, because you know right now Islam is fighting JDM in a couple months, and Islam, you know, he cut the line in front of everybody, and so right now Sean Brady versus Shavkat makes perfect sense right now for a #1 title contender fight, and they want to make a very winnable fight for Prates fighting Leon Edwards, a stylistic matchup that Prates could win, because if they give Prates Muhammad, Prates would have lost that fight. He would get out wrestled by Muhammad, and he would not fight for a title next. I'm pretty sure they want to fight. If Prates beats Leon Edwards, they're gonna make Prates fight next for the belt. That's what I'm guessing. So they're gonna do that. They want to give Prates a favorable matchup, and so the only fighters left was Muhammad and Ian Garry. So that's why I'm guessing this matchup was made. You know, Muhammad sees that he could take down Ian Garry. Ian Garry can see that Muhammad he's an ex-champ, a step up. You know, after this he fights for the belt next. But I don't know. Right now, 170 is in a huge log jam right now, just because Islam, you know, he cut in front of everybody. Respectfully, he should fight for the belt next, Islam. But yeah, 170 right now is in a bit in a log jam. But yeah, it's a good matchup. Not the matchups we want to see, but it's still good matchups to look forward to. And that's it. Those are my initial thoughts. I got actually for this fight, my early prediction is probably Ian Garry. I feel like Ian Garry could defend all of Belal's takedowns. He is probably even though he's not a boxer like JDM, he is on the same level of striking as a kickboxer as JDM. You know, where JDM's best is his boxing. Ian Garry's slightly better striker with his kickboxing. He is quick. He is gonna outstrike Belal. He is rangy. He's definitely gonna outstrike him on the feet. And his grappling wrestling is underrated. So Ian Garry is gonna defend all Belal's takedowns and outstrike him like the same way JDM beat Muhammad. If not, have an easier time beating Muhammad. But yeah, those are my initial thoughts. Ian Garry wins. ARMAN wins. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Like and subscribe, and goodbye.